Welcome to episode 6 of PopJunkie TV. I'm Victoria from Victoria's Jukebox.
And I'm Sean, the first of the gang to die.
So this week, you've been hobnobbing with the rich and famous, eh?
I've been in Portugal on a work trip and I met Heather Small, singer of M People.
With a very large voice.
She has. She didn't have a pineapple on her head. She was in a minibus with me and it was a very small minibus. And I said, it's a bit small. She went, it's okay, because I'm moving on up. Oh, genius.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
It's been a good week for music, hasn't it?
I don't know about that. I'm going to Glastonbury. Glastonbury.
They've announced the Glastonbury lineup.
Yeah.
It's very eclectic. It's very strange.
It is. Can I get my refund, please, Mr. Evis? Kind of eclectic, isn't it?
Some of the names who are appearing. We've got a dodgy bloke with a quiff. Not Morrissey.
Shakin' Stevens, now that's a good addition to the lineup.
Wales is Elvis.
No, I like Shakin' Stevens. It's the kind of James, can't even say his surname because you make me so ill, who's playing.
Oh, James Blunt.
Yes.
Oh, terrible.
I don't know who to feel more sorry for, him or the crowds that got to listen to him. But I mean, we've got a choice. We can just walk away and boycott the stage.
Would we be walking away from Will Young?
Oh my God.
Get to the stage at Glastonbury, Will Young's playing.
Yeah,
I think I better leave right now.
A crowded house.
One of my favourites. Oh, awful.
It is. I mean, there's a lot of nice smaller bands playing.
Yeah,
it's all about the other tents, I think. We've got MGMT, CSS, Young Knives,
National playing.
Ting Tings. Yeah, there's a lot
Hold
of
Steady.
C6 Steve's there, who I absolutely totally love. So I think it's and also Massive Attack are on at the same time as that funny hip hop man that's playing that we should all not be talking about. So that's good. I can go and see Massive Attack as opposed to him.
Cool.
Okay, so the probably one of the worst bands in the world for me. I know you quite like them.
Who's this?
Coldplay.
Coldplay, yeah.
Stick them in a box with Snow Patrol and send them off to the Isle of Wight.
Better than Snow Patrol. Send them off the Isle of Wight. That's where I come from.
You'll be alright then, won't you? But so they've released a single on download this week.
They have.
Do you like it?
I actually quite like it. At the time of recording this, there was 600,000 downloads. It's been very successful. It's called Violet Hill. It sounds like a character who should be in EastEnders, doesn't she? Oh, Violet Hill. She's like the new Dot Cotton, apparently.
But, or a Roald Dahl novel.
Yeah, maybe. But the Coldplay single, it's not that radically different from their other stuff. They've got Brian Eno in, who appears to have only done the first.
It's not a ballad, is it?
It is a bit of a ballad, but it builds up. It's got some pianos on it, and it's got some really crunchy guitars on it. Brian Eno's co-produced it. He stuck some ambient stuff on the front, and yeah, I quite like it. I think it's a good track.
Don't download it, people. Don't download it.
Well, you know, a lot of people say that Coldplay have copied Radiohead. They actually have, because they've actually put the single online and for free. Like Radiohead, you could have paid for In Rainbows, their last album, if you wanted to, but they also, you know, I paid about 2p for it, I think, on the Type Kit.
Well, because of that, they've decided to no longer do it again.
They're now going back to the old format of CDs.
Yeah, so that blatantly just proved that didn't work, didn't it?
What do you think about paying for music or giving it away?
Well, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because one, obviously the music industry were just far too slow in sort of realising the threat of digital media, the internet or whatever, but bands like Coldplay, you know, they're big enough, they can afford to give their music away for free because they make so much money from touring and merchandising. But it's new music which is going to have the problem, really, because, you know, can new bands afford to give their music away? I mean, they're doing it, people do it now, don't they?
I wouldn't give our music away. I'm in a band, we're a new band, we can't afford to give our music away.
You couldn't give your music away.
What are you saying, because someone will buy it? We've actually got a deal. We're doing a deal. We're going to give it away with in wimpy chains and little chefs all across the country.
Not Starbucks, though.
Not Starbucks. We can't afford that. No, I hate that. So on rock and roll, isn't it? Going to buy a Bob Dylan album with your latte.
Yeah, as opposed to downloading it from LimeWire like somebody does. So I wouldn't like to remain nameless.
I don't do things like that.
No.
I'm a good boy.
No illegal downloading. You should always go out and buy your music.
Talking about illegal things.
Yes.
Drugs. They're illegal. Well, some of them are. We talked about Glastonbury earlier.
Yes.
If you're going to Glastonbury, you may be under the influence of drugs. I'm not condoning taking drugs.
You would definitely need to be this year.
You would be, yeah. Some people could be taking LSD or acid, as it's known.
I like the way you say that, like it's a BBC education.
Well, you know, I want to educate the kids about the dangers of drugs. Although it can be good for you, LSD, apparently, because the guy who invented it discovered it by accident. Albert Hoffman, Swiss scientist, he's died, which is sad. He was 102. That's crazy, isn't it? Most people who take LSD, you know, pass away in their 40s, 50s. I'd imagine, like, you know, acid rock casualties.
Or jump off a car park like they try and warn you about.
Well, I like the fact he discovered it accidentally. It seeped in through his fingers when he was experimenting, and then he got on his bike to go home, and it went horribly crazy. Oh. Swiss scientist on acid taker on you know.
So what's going to happen at his funeral then? You know, what was this?
At his funeral, yeah, they're going to be having flashbacks of his life. He's taken the last final trip.
I knew there had to be some cheap gags in there somewhere, sure.
One of the big album releases of recent times, Madonna, Hard Candy. What do you think about Madonna? She's 50, isn't she, in August?
Wow, with Madonna, I just find it really depressing that she said she's never, ever going to perform Like a Virgin or Holiday again. Her tickets cost a fortune to go see her. None of her new stuff's any good, really. I mean, it's all alright, it's pretty throwaway, isn't it?
She's the trap with Justin Timberlake.
Oh my god.
What is this gossip we've heard about Madonna and Justin Timberlake?
Apparently she injects him in the bottom with vitamin B12.
Ooh, would you like to be injected in the bottom by Madonna?
Not really.
I think I'd prefer to be injected in the bottom by Justin Timberlake. If I had 4 minutes, I wouldn't be saving the earth with it, that's for sure. Oh, steady on. He's got a sexy back, hasn't he, as well? See what I've done there?
Yeah, hilarious.
I'm saying Madonna should retire. You know, and other people take note, you know.
Hang up your leotard.
I don't want to see a 50-year-old woman with her legs open, sliding up and down a pole. If I do, I know a nightclub where I can get a free entrance. Or certain magazines where I can see that kind of stuff. I don't need to see it on my TV.
No, I know. I mean, I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Because she's got great heritage and stuff, but unlike something like the Rolling Stones,
yeah.
She's purely based around her being sexy and her image and her face and her look, and you know it's going to soon start being a bad look, isn't it?
I think we should introduce a compulsory retirement age for rock stars. You get to 50 and you hang up your conical boob bra, you hang up your Fender Strat, and you say you retire at 50 because no one wants to see people going through the motions.
Oh
it's
no,
embarrassing.
that's rubbish. About Keith Richards. What about Led Zeppelin?
You don't want to see them anymore.
As if you wouldn't want to go see Pink Floyd.
I wouldn't want to go and see Pink Floyd. They've lost their pig, by the way, which is a shame, isn't it? It's gone off. So if you know where it is, send it in. We'll put on PopJunkie behind us on the wall.
So basically, Madonna, just stop recording or doing anything else, and Kylie, take a big serious look at your predecessor.
I'm agreeing with that, definitely.
Okay, so this week's unsigned band, it's a bit of a cheat really, because they are currently signed in their home country, Sweden.
Okay.
Not signed here, and really huge in the Netherlands, so a bit of an odd one.
I'm quite big in the nether regions, that's another story.
So I saw them last year at End of the Road Festival. Have you been to that?
No.
It's a cool little festival in Dorset, and they were playing in the Bimble Inn.
Who are they?
Hyacinth House.
Oh, I've been there, it's a stately home.
Oh. So they're sort of quite country sounding.
Okay. I like them with my check shirt on, probably.
Yeah, you're getting into the spirit of it. It's very mesmerising music. It's a guy called Mac Johannesson. He's in the band with his brother, Frederick, who plays harmonica, banjo, so you can sort of see the country stuff there.
Sure, I've got a pretty mouth on you, boy.
They've got a cello player as well, so they've got a bit of strings. It's quite Dylan-esque. He kind of sounds like Dylan with a funny sort of country Swedish lilt.
I just want to hear that, that sounds interesting.
It's very... I mean, apparently the second album, Black Crowes Country, was recorded in a log cabin in the woods.
Doesn't sound like the Black Crowes.
No, not at all. Not at all. No, not at all. It's kind of like when I saw them, thought they sounded quite English in a way, because they sing about their home, you know, the region they come from. They're quite passionate about where they're from, and it's sort of quite, I don't know, it's like a really horrible, wet, windy English day, walking on the beach, getting whipped by sand. You know?
Sounds like my perfect day.
Yeah, a bit depressing. You'd love it. You'd love it. But it's kind of that depressing where it's uplifting, you know.
Yeah.
So I'd say go out and check it out.
Okay.
Okay, so this week's video of the week is a Shortwave Set with No Social. Carrying on the boy-girl theme from last week with the Kills. You heard of them?
The Kills? No, I know what you mean. Yes, I have heard of the Shortwave Set. First album came out, very good, sort of Santi XN meets Sgt. Pepper, quite psychedelic. They've got a new album out soon. This is the first single from the album. Single and the album produced by Danger Mouse. John Cale's going to be on the album, and also Van Dyke Parks, who worked with Brian Wilson. So it's all very kind of 60s
and the video is pretty much like that too. It's very white, lots of paint being thrown around. It's like a Sony Braille advert really, to be honest. So we'll see a few minutes now.